Okay, welcome to rendering details. Right, so we were just talking about how this model, and it's actually freezing above me right now. This model is getting bigger, right? And we want to be able to keep working in the model while keep adding more details and make it look nice, right? So what we want to do is we want to reduce the quality of the model, right? And this is like a working function. So if we go to display, or sorry, the eyeglasses. No, we want to go here. We want to reduce it down to, so if we go to styles, so these blocks right here, this is our shaded view, right? This is the default style, right? That's all. It's called textured view. This is like a wireframe, so it cuts out all the details and just makes wires. This is like it's so much faster working at it. Now we can just choose the hidden line view, right, which brings our surfaces back, keeps our black and white, right? The tree kind of turns hidden, but it improves the performance. Or we can do shaded view, which removes the texture, right? If you look at the roof, it removes the roof texture and it actually improves performance quality. So you can kind of play with that. So that's listed under styles. Now this is also a function of rendering in Sketchup. So you can change the different styles, right? And different finishing styles. So for example, a brush stroke style for the entire model, right? So give it a minute and it's going to brush stroke everything, right? So we can kind of make it look painted. An airbrush style. Give it a minute. So that's to process all of the SketchUp model and then bring it out as the airbrushed. Hopefully, it's gonna work for us. Nope. Okay, not today. What else? We can get. Oh, there we go. So jump to it. What else? We can get a sepia, like a brown pen style. Right. So you could take, this is a good way to sketch, right? You could do like a quick sketch looking, um, model. Take like a 2D, parallel perspective, projection view. You notice how it cuts out the trees and things like that. So maybe we want to go to maybe like more of a watercolor type view. So pencil and trace, scribble on masonite, watercolor paper with pencils. Let's see how that one looks. So this is a full shaded texture plus material, right? And again, it slows it down a lot, right? So you really want to kind of set your view, be done with editing your model, right? But if we kind of, like this watercolor view kind of looks nice. And if we kind of position it just right, yeah, it's kind of a nice thing, Close that, kind of a nice thing, right? Now the trees help with that, the scale helps with that. It looks like we need to add a path. We can even add another kid, a person, like a kid playing with a dog. Child. Okay. Yeah, child model. Maybe search person. They're 3D people. We do 2D people because we don't need. Yeah, there you go. So you can get 2D people in there. 2D child. Models. There you go. So there you go. Child models. You drop those in. They're going to give you a sense of scale. Right? That's going to really make your model look so much better. Right? So to go back, you can just go here. And you can work in these views. Don't get me wrong. You can. Like if you have a computer that has a higher processing power, higher memory, you can work in these views. I don't work in these views, right? When I work on something, I'll just flip it back. It's a hidden line. or shaded, right? And then I can just go to work. If I need the color, right, the texture, I'll turn shaded back on. If I want the actual default style with all the details, right, I'm gonna go to default styles and then default. All right, so just play around with that. It's kind of fun, right? Once you're ready to go, those are the options. And that's the cool part about SketchUp, And you can even works on the inside, right? You can position the camera using the eye and the walk and stuff like that, and you can position those views. All right, so that concludes a lot of building this tiny house model. Um, you know, so that's kind of where we're going to leave it. I really appreciate you guys helping and working on this. Dedicating the time. I'm not sure where our total time ends at, but you guys definitely put in a good amount of minutes, and it's worth it. So I'll keep adding to this if I can, and if it needs it. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out, let me know. But I hope this brought value to you, and I look forward to seeing what you create. Have a great day.